Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Bar. This is our first video, and in this video we are going to talk about Nepal's World Cup qualifier journey, as well as analysis of the games against Zimbabwe. Basically, the whole idea about this channel is to bring you news, updates, match analysis, interview, and many more. So let's quickly begin with a quick recap of Nepal cricket team in last few months. Most of us have already thought how dramatically we qualified for the World Cup cricket qualifier. Especially we go to that last game which was played in TU ground, where we won by a DLS method. That was very dramatic. I still remember Andrew Leonard going through emotions. He could not believe. A big shout out to Andrew for supporting Nepal cricket. 12 games ma hamle 11 games जित्यो, एउटा मात्र गेम हार्यो जुन UAE सँग थियो UAE मै। र त्यो गेम हारे पनि हामीले चाहिँ we made it through. We qualified. We overleaped Namibia, who was on the third of the table at that point of time, and we qualified. That was a big achievement. We have qualified for a 50 over World Cup qualifier after a very long time. So this is a big achievement. Nepal cricket itself is in a momentum. Now, it is the responsibility of Cricket Association of Nepal, Sports Ministry of Nepal, and fans like us to keep this momentum in a consistent level. So, and talking about that, myself as being a cricket fan, as a passionate cricket fan, I have played cricket in my school days for my school and high school team as well. So, I myself is looking for information, analysis, generally delicate information छैन. Quickly jump onto the upcoming fixture against Zimbabwe. यो fixture हाम्रो Sunday हुँदैछ र यो fixture हुनुभन्दा अगाडि पनि we got an opportunity to play two warm-up matches in Zimbabwe's condition. One we played against UAE, which we lost on a nail-biting finish with 1 run. Where Aarif Sheikh batted very well. I think he got almost around 76 runs on the board. But then came UAE to bat on, where Rohan Mustafa, the really popular guy in Nepali fan, he played a very good knock as well and scored 95 runs and taking his team to win the game with 1 ball remaining. So that was a good practice match for us. Zimbabwe, we were concerned because we played a couple of games in South Africa where we did not bat well. So it was good to see that our batsmen, they were able to put runs on the board. Bowling wise, it was pretty decent performance. हाम्रो त्यही कमजोरी छ डेथ ओभर bowling जुन चाहिँ UAE को गेममा पनि देखियो. र ओमान को गेम जुन हिजो भएको थियो, we played really well. Hats off to Kushal Bhurtel, who opened up very well. He blasted a century yesterday and then retired out, so other friends can bat, which is very good. That should be in a practice match. Aarif Sheikh again, very impressive. He's been in African conditions. He also batted very well. We had 2 huge partnerships, including Bhurtel and Aarif, and Bhurtel and Bhim, that gave us a good opportunity against Oman. And when we put up a good target against Oman for 274, and when we came to bowl, Sandeep Lamichhane, big miss, and that what it shows why he's a big time player. He took 3 wickets. He was also on a hat-trick. And that shows how Zimbabwe's conditions favor our spinners like Sandeep Lamichhane, Lalit RajBanshi, and हाम्रो अरु part-time spinners हरु पनि. So now let's quickly jump onto the main big game against Nepal versus Zimbabwe. So you might be thinking Zimbabwe is a test team. हामीले खेलेकै छैन होला Zimbabweसँग. Actually, we may be wrong. As far as I know, we've played 3 games against Zimbabwe. 2 it has been under a 2020 format, and 1 has been in a 50-50 format. And we've lost all of them. Let's talk about pitch. since I'm talking about pitch. So the pitch in Harare is definitely not a batting paradise. Okay, so अहिलेसम्म हरारेमा as of end of 2022 in 167 ODI matches played at this venue, not a single team has crossed a 350 run mark. So that says that this is definitely not a high scoring pitch. And the average run rate on this ground has been 4.76. So you can see how hard it is to bat on this pitch, stick on this pitch all the time. Now, hinting that, like anything around to 60 to 50 would be a par score on that surface. So that is what the pitch is like. Tough surface to bat, especially playing against the host nation who know the ground very well. I believe they will also have good number of support on that day particularly. Now, before we start talking about Nepal's strategy, I would like to talk about Zimbabwe's record on this ground. So Zimbabwe has played so far, as of end of 2022, 541 ODI matches. And they've got 140 victories, 381 defeats, 8 ties and 12 no results, for an overall winning percentage of 27.22. So now we're going to talk about the ground itself. On this particular ground, the first team who has batted have won 28 matches, and the team who has been chasing have won 38 matches. So we would definitely prefer to chase down the target as well. It looks like a decent pitch where we can chase the target down. But that happens if our bowlers do well, if they are able to wrap Zimbabwe around or stop Zimbabwe around that 250 mark. Now, let's quickly jump onto Nepal's game plan for that day. So, two scenarios. We lose the toss, we toss hard. So, if we win the toss, yes, definitely my choice would be we bowl first with bowlers like Sompal Kami, Kalam Casey, Gulsen Jha, who's very tall, and this pitch in Zimbabwe is also considered as a bouncy pitch. They can be a very good start. We also have Pratish GC, who bowled pretty decent overs against Oman. Kishore Moto, not to forget him, even though he didn't get a wicket in the matches against Scotland and Netherlands, he still bowled a very economy bowling. So we have a fair bit of options there, and in spinners are big guys. Sandeep Lamichhane, he showed why he is very important in the South African or Zimbabwe or whole African pitch. He took 2 wickets, and I believe he was also on a hat-trick yesterday. Now let's go to the team prediction for this big opening game of the ICC World Cup Qualifier. So my particular team, this is just an opinion, everybody can have their own prediction about the teams, but if I would be Monty Desai, this would be my go. So I'd definitely go with Aarif Sheikh and Kushal Bhurtel with the opening. The way जस्तो खालको ओपनिङ हिजो ओमानसँग भयो, I hope त्यही होस् या even त्योभन्दा better. We will need not to lose a wicket until 10 over, 15 overs. That should be the goal. त्यसले के गर्छ भने that will help the middle order to put up a good score. If we have batsmen like Kushal Malla, who is a left-hand batsman and who love to score. If Gulsen Jha is batting, he can also score. And we also have batsmen like Bhim Sarki, Rohit Paudel, who can also, take control of the game and bat throughout the innings. So basically, my team lineup is Aarif Sheikh, Kushal Bhurtel, Bhim Sarki first down, second down Rohit Paudel, third down or fourth down Kushal Malla or Aarif Sheikh. There is this debate between Dipendra Singh Aidi, who's recently been selected to play in global T20 in Canada. So he has a point to prove. 50-50 format, but he hasn't been the best. So Dipendra Singh Aile or Aarif Sheikh, Aarif Sheikh सँग चाहिँ अलिकति better economic, better average compared to Dipendra Singh Aile on the 50-50 format. Again, Gulshan Jha, left hand, very tall guy, loves to score. Gulshan Jha was the man to give us the winning runs against the final game of the ICC League 2 in TU cricket ground. Karan Casey, who can also score big, we all are aware how well he can score. Sompal Kami, he is a bloody very good all-rounder. Bowls very nice, goes into the pitch, puts up runs on the board, what we could ask more from Sompal Kami. And then we have Sandeep Lamichhane and Lalit RajBanshi. Sandeep is also very good with the bat. I like the fact he came in yesterday, he's a Oman ko game man. Sandeep came in, played the ball, hit a six and won the game for us. That was a statement. And Lalit RajBanshi, he will come definitely at the very last if he plays, because he is not that very familiar with the batting. So this is my team. Please let me know what do you think about this team. Now, we've talked about the team. Now let's talk about Zimbabwe for a while. As soon as we hear Zimbabwe, they're a test nation, ODI nation. They have a long history of cricket with ICC on top level. So who is our threat on that particular day? So मेरो personal favorite threat once more, the choice of what I want to use is Shikandar Raza. I think most of the Nepali fans very well know Shikandar Raza. Shikandar Raza played in Everest Premier League in Nepal from Viratnagar Warriors. So he knows Nepali players. So he knows what kind of environment we come from and what kind of players we have. So Shikandar Raza, watch out, that is a big threat for our team. I believe he also scored a century in one of the practice matches. So watch out Team Nepal, this is the guy we need to get out as soon as possible.